Welcome to Season 3 of Rolling Up to the North. Off-grid, tiny cabins, design, building, and maintenance in the middle of the northern forest. So I don't know how well this is filming, but I'm trying to do a morning coffee segment, which I would like to do more frequently because once I line up a day's worth of work, it's really the logistics get complex, setting up cameras, getting all the tools, materials, and everything together. And I don't really like to try and talk and explain what I'm doing. I'm not an expert at anything. And you're going to see some changes this season in me. I noticed that I was one of those guys that just wore all my old laundry that I didn't like, clothes, jeans that didn't fit, shirts I didn't like. And those were the clothes I was wearing when I worked. And I didn't think I looked very good in those clothes. So you'll notice this season that I've got kind of a work uniform that I'm going to wear just to keep things normalized and me not looking so weird in strange laundry clothes. Got to start every morning with a good dark black cup of coffee. And a little tobacco. So, this is my first morning up here in the 2022 season by myself. I opened up last weekend and a friend came up with me with his brand new puppy, and we were really busy and rushed, so I filmed a little bit and you'll see some of it, but I really didn't film a lot. But this is the first morning I'm getting up by myself up here and nice and casually, and just thought I'd yak in the camera for a bit. I've been making a list of all the crap that I got to do. I've got a good pile of materials up here, building materials, supplies, everything like that to get me through this 2022 season. I've got a ton of little chores to do. I'm going to start out small today and get organized a lot. I'm going to do a little bit of clean up around and that type of thing. And then just some small maintenance projects that I want to do. and get them out of the way so that they don't bother me when I'm thinking about the bigger ones. Got some birds saying good morning or something. Last night, this morning, and tomorrow is supposed to be even worse. It was pretty darn cold. And how I keep my cabin warm is with this Mr. Heater portable buddy. I've got it hooked up with a propane line to 20 gallons in a box under the cabin here. And I saw quite a few guys on YouTube's mount these cool little fans to the top of their buddy heaters to move the air around. And since tomorrow is going to be colder, I figured it's a good time for me to do it. So I'm going to get my angle grinder and I'm going to put some cuts right in here so I can slide this thing into this grate. Okay. I've seen this done on the YouTubes by a bunch of YouTubers that put these heat induction fans over their little buddies, and it seems to work good, and I hope I have the same results, because it'd be really nice to heat this place up a little better. Okay, so I got my angle grinder, and I got my little thing here. I am going to go ahead and try and grind these. That should do it. Made a little bit of a mess, but okay, here's my little contraption. Let's see how it does. Alright, looks good. Let's get it started and see if it works. Now we just gotta wait and see if it does it. Alright, looks like it wants to go. Let me see if I can give it a little help. Oh yeah, it's working nice. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that fan spinning on top of there, but it's spinning like crazy. It's doing great.
So I built these exterior boxes to put my 20-gallon propane tanks in for my cabin heaters. There's one on the kitchen and there's one out here on the sub shack. And when it rains really heavy, they tend to get puddles of water down in the bottom of them. So what I'm doing is I'm using this hole saw, and I'm going to drill holes and put these like metal kitchen sink drains in the bottom of them so that I don't get the moisture buildup in the bottom of these after a hard rain. I probably should have put the doors on the front of these boxes instead of angled uh, like a trunk lid on the top. Uh, but they're done, and I guess I'm going to leave them that way for a while.
So the weather turned cold 2, 3, 4 days ago. We were up in the high 80s, low 90s, really hot, and then last night it dipped down into the low 30s Fahrenheit. So the heaters came out. I put the heat induction fan on top of my little buddy heater, and worked out great. And now, because it's cold, I knew that I was going to be in the cabin early, and as you could see from my pan, this is the cabin that I've been staying in, and it is super cluttered. We're going to hold off on doing the interiors of all the cabins until we get the other cabins that we've got planned built and the exteriors done, sealed off to the weather. And then when my wife retires, we are going to work on the interiors together. We're both big tiny house fans, so we're looking forward to doing the insides of these cabins. But until then, I need to get some shelving to get this clutter up out of my way. I need some shelving for the stuff that I have out all the time. Mouthwash, hairbrush, that type of stuff, because I'm just not going to be building cabinets inside anytime soon, but I do need to be organized and have some room, some elbow room to do some things. So I did pre-cut all my lumber today for the shelves in here. And I figured, since I'm going to be hunkered down from the cold inside here, that I would put the shelves in and do some organization. I don't know how good it's going to film. I've got this nice Ryobi light. It's real light in here for me, but I don't know how it'll be on film, but I hope it's okay. So I couldn't finish the shelves over up on this side here because I got to trim about 1/4 of an inch off of the shelving pieces that go between the studs. But you should already be able to see how much I decluttered with the thing gone, with the shelves up. Looks pretty dang good. So now I'm gonna clean up a bit and crash. Okay, so I finally got the second shelf done. You see the first one up there. And then you see the second one over there. And then you can see all that clutter on my desktop is gone. All of it. It's nuts.
Thanks a lot for watching this episode of Rolling Up to the North. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, most of all comment and help me with my off-grid and my building and things like that. And I really hope you keep coming back.